Hi friends, this is second video regarding ocean currents. In last video I explained you definition of ocean currents and factors influence ocean currents and factors modifies ocean currents. In this video I will do ocean currents of Atlantic. In Atlantic oceans, north equatorial currents, south equatorial currents, counter equatorial currents, Gulf streams, Brazilian warm currents, a rest they are Canary current, Labrador current, Falkland current, South Atlantic drift as well as Benguela currents are cold currents. Let's look at the features of and way of how the ocean currents flows in Atlantic Ocean. First, let me take north equatorial current. North equatorial current flows between equator and 10° north latitude. So the reason for the origin of this north equatorial currents is upwelling of cold current near west coast of Africa, and it is pushed by Canary current. This Canary current is cold current. This current pushes the north equatorial current further. So the usual way of flowing north equatorial current is from east to west. So when north equatorial current crosses mid-Atlantic ridge near 15° north, it moves northward. But immediately after crossing north mid-Atlantic ridge, it moves southward, little southward, and when the Brazilian coast landform obstruct this north equatorial current here, the north equatorial current bifurcates, and one branch of it called Antilles current, and another branch is the second branch is Caribbean current. So this first branch Antilles current moves to east coast of West Indies, and second one Caribbean current enters into Gulf of Mexico. And this here in Gulf of Mexico, overflow of water as well as influence of trade wind, the current moves through Florida Strait, and before that the Caribbean current or equatorial current enters into Gulf of Mexico through Yucatan Channel, and after joining this Gulf of Mexico, this current comes out from the Gulf of Mexico through Floridan Strait. So this Florida current flows till 30° north latitude. So after it is joined by Antilles near north equatorial currents, it is called Gulf Stream. So where it's north equatorial current, it's a place near the place Cape Hatteras. Here Cape Hatteras is here. From here this channel Florida Strait, Florida currents comes here, and from this side Antiller current comes and joins Florida current. From the current, both currents joins here. From here, the Gulf Stream emerges. The Gulf Streams flows from here till Newfoundland. So this Gulf Stream, again, it is a Gulf Stream is warm current. So this Gulf Stream is made up of so many mainly two currents, that is Florida currents and Antilles currents, and after reaching Newfoundland it is joined by Labrador current. So Labrador, remember one thing, Labrador current is cold current, so it is joined here near Newfoundland. So it is Newfoundland is a main fishing zone. So because the nutrients bring from cold current and warm current found here, so this is all nutrition found here, hence this is the fishing zone. So one more thing you have to observe here, that when Labrador cold current and Gulf Stream warm current comes into contact, they formed a fog here, because when you know very well that when warm currents put above the cold current, usually fog will be formed. So hence it is the greatest obstacle to navigation to ships, because here the atmosphere is not easily visible because of fog. So for navigation it is a difficult place. So one more thing, the Labrador currents brings a huge number of icebergs. So these icebergs also obstacle and acts as barrier to navigation. And one more thing you have to observe here, the Gulf Stream flows in between the cold water of east coast of North America and Sargasso Sea. So on right side Sargasso Sea is there, and left side cold water of east coast of North America is there. The 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 gap between the east coast of North America and Gulf Stream is called cold wall. So why the water is so cold means, according to some expert, here the water is so cold because the Labrador currents waters enters here. That's why this the ocean water here is so cold. So this Gulf Stream modifies the weather conditions near east coast of North America. Here after reaching 40° north latitude, so it deflects towards east. This is because two reasons are there. One is Coriolis force, that is rotations of the earth and its axis makes this Gulf Stream deflects towards east, and one more thing, it is influenced by westerlies. So now it start moving eastwards. Then from here the branch is called North Atlantic Drift. So North Atlantic drift is divided into so many branches. A northern branch, one branch moves towards Iceland, another branch moves towards Greenland, one branch towards Norway, and other eastern branches towards Spain, and one important branches moves southward and joins Canary Current. So here northward drift after crossing Thompson Ridge moves towards Norwegian Sea. So another branch called Erlanger Current. It is a northern branch. It reaches south coast of Ireland. and one more branch reaches which reaches east coast of Greenland is joined by Greenland current. Greenland current is cold current. So here two northward branch is there and eastward branch is there from North Atlantic drift. So usually northward branches are comparatively cooler than eastward branches. Eastward branches again divided. One branch enters into Mediterranean Sea. Another branch called Rennell branch reaches Bay of Biscay. So from here the Bay of Biscay, it enters English channels, and lastly and important branch here, this important branch turns towards south and joins Canary current. So then Canary currents, this Canary current moves along the eastern coast of Africa, influences the weather conditions near west coast of Africa, because here you know already that not equatorial current is a warm current. Heavy temperature, the temperature of the water is more here. So when Canary current joins north equatorial current. So Canary current is cold current, you know already. So it reduces the temperature of the water here. So hence the weather conditions is better here because of Canary current. So let's move to other cold current here, Labrador current. The origin of Labrador current is Baffin Bay or Davis Strait. So from here it moves southward and joins Gulf Stream near Newfoundland. So it also brings icebergs. I already explained you in this video at initial stage that this obstruct the navigation and ship movement. So I have explained you the North Atlantic Ocean currents. Let's move to south part. In south part, I will take first south equatorial current. South equatorial current, like north equatorial current, moves from east to west. It is also influenced by Benguela current. This Benguela current is cold current. So this Benguela current pushes the south equatorial current. So this south equatorial current flows between equator and 20 degrees south latitude. Here till 20 between this equator and 20 degree south latitude, this south equatorial current flows. So after coming into contact with the Brazilian coast, this current gets bifurcated. Two branches we can see. One branch moves northward and another branch moves southward. This northward branch joins north equator current near Trinidad. So south branch moves southward along eastern coast of South America. So this Brazilian current is warm current, you know already. High temperature we can see here. So the bifurcations, we already saw the bifurcation happens near Sun Rock. of Brazil coast. So this Brazil current is joined by Falkland current near 40, 40 degree south latitude. So this Falkland current, this cold waters of Atlantic Ocean in the forms of Falkland moves from south to north till Argentina and joins Brazil current. This current also brings numerous icebergs. And after this, South Atlantic current. South Atlantic current or drift is a cold current. It is a continuation. This South Atlantic drift is continuation of Brazil current, but temperature modification is there because it is joined by Falkland current. So it deflected east, left side, because of two reasons. One is rotation of earth on its axis, and one more thing is it is influenced by westerlies. This current is also known as westerlies drift or Atlantic drift. Then one more cold current here is Benguela current. So this South Atlantic current, after reaching southern tip of South Africa, it turns northward and called Benguela current. Benguela current is cold current. So this Benguela current flows along western coast of Africa, and this cold current influences south equatorial current. So we have done with two, north equatorial current, south equatorial current. There is one more important current, that is counter current. This counter current flows between, here you can see that, in opposite direction between north equatorial current and south equatorial current. This flows from west to east. Usually this other north equatorial current and south equatorial current flows from east to west, but this counter equatorial current flows from west to east. So now friends, I have done Atlantic Ocean currents. In next slide I will do Pacific Ocean currents. After that I will go for Indian Ocean current. Thank you so much.